Over the last couple of weeks, live streaming has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. We had the group torture of the poor mentally retarded kid, which was wrongfully called the BLM kidnapping, but that's what you need to look for if you want to find out more about that, if you've been living under a rock. And now we've had a girl, Katelyn Nicole Davis, kill herself on live stream. And unlike the torture story, the main angle on this suicide seems to have been the fact that it was live streamed, the fact that it was videoed. And that's overshadowed the fact that this poor 12-year-old girl claiming to be abused, struggling with depression, obviously not getting adequate support, killed herself. That fact has been overshadowed by the rubbernecking over the glamour of it being done online. I don't think people understand that the medium doesn't really matter here. It doesn't change anything. It just shows this generational gap between people who grew up not living their lives completely online and people who did grow up living their lives online. I mean, we all live openly online to an extent, but you know, my generation was probably the one of the last ones to grow up without that aspect of our lives. You know, we saw this technological revolution and so on. So maybe we can straddle it a bit and see both sides. But you know, the video that she made is really it's just a suicide note. It's not, as some have been hinting, a narcissistic act or whatever. I mean, yes, we should be worried about copycats and this video being spread around and potentially inspiring other kids to do the same things for the wrong reasons, but it's just a suicide note. The fact that it was streamed doesn't really mean anything compared to that, and yet that's getting the attention. I'm sure there have been others, I'm sure there will be others, and it's just people seem so shocked and surprised that a 12-year-old girl who's lived her entire life in the era of the internet would do such a thing. That doesn't surprise me at all. The last time I was in this particular hole with depression, you know, I was taking pictures showing what I was doing, subconsciously or semi-consciously asking for help. That may be part of the reason she did it online, hoping, wishing someone might intervene and rescue her, but they didn't. And she carried out the act. She went on through with it, and she died. But please try and focus on the important things here. A girl died, killed herself. The video is just her suicide note. She claims to have been abused. That needs to be investigated. That needs to be a focus. She was depressed and clearly wasn't getting adequate support. That's another thing we need to focus on. But the glitz and glamour and the hook that it was an online recording shouldn't surprise anyone. It shouldn't be this grotesque novelty to people. That's the world now. Get used to it. Just my thoughts.